Hi students, welcome again in chapter number 6, physical and chemical changes, and today we are going to discuss NCERT exemplar problem of the chapter. This video is going to be quite interesting and I want your active participation. So you all going to watch it. Let's discuss question number 1. Which of the following is a physical change? See, rusting of iron is a chemical change, combustion of magnesium ribbon is chemical change, burning of candle is a chemical change, so melting of wax is the correct option. This is physical change. Question number 2, which of the following is a chemical change? See, twinkling of a star is a physical process, even cutting of wood is a physical process, boiling of water is a physical process, so cooking is the chemical change. It was again an easy question. Now coming to question number 3, chemical change may involve change in color, change in temperature, evolution of gas. So option number D is correct. All these changes takes place. Question number 4, which of the following is true when milk changes into curd? When milk changes into curd, its state changes from liquid to semi-solid. This is correct. It changes color. No, there is no change in color. Milk is also white, curd is also white. It changes its taste. Yes, this is correct. And the change cannot be reversed. So option number C must be correct because first, third and fourth option are all correct. Now question number 5. A man painted his main gate made up of iron to prevent it from rusting. Yes, it's absolutely correct. And to make it look beautiful. This is also correct. But protection from the sun, it doesn't seem correct because the paint cannot protect iron from the sun, and to make it dust free, this is also not that strong point. So your option for question number 5, this option is going to be correct. Option number D, point number 1 and 3 are correct. So question number 6, iron pillar near the Qutub Minar in Delhi is famous for following facts. Which of these facts is responsible for its long stability? And we all know the special thing about Qutub Minar is that it has not rusted after such a long period. That is why it is famous. Question number 7. A galvanization is a process which is used to prevent the rusting of which of the following metal? So iron is the correct. Okay. So galvanization helps to protect iron from rusting, and layer of metal used is zinc. Question number 8. Paheli's mother made a concentrated sugar syrup by dissolving sugar in hot water. On cooling, crystals of sugar got separated. And this is a physical change and process is undoubtedly reversible. Question number 9. Which of the following statement is incorrect for a chemical reaction? Heat may be given out but never absorbed. You see, in chemical reaction, heat may be given out, heat even can be absorbed. Okay, both way it can go. Sound may be produced. This is correct. Color may change. This is also correct. And gas may be evolved. This is also correct. So only first option is wrong. Now coming to question number 10. 2 drops of dilute sulfuric acid were added to 1 gram of copper sulfate powder, and then small amount of hot water was added to dissolve it. On cooling, beautiful blue colored crystals got separated in step number 2. Step number 1 and 2 are, you see, step number 1 and 2, both the steps are physical change. Okay, so even I say that crystallization process is a physical change, all the steps involved are also physical change. Now question number 11, state whether the following statements are true or false. When we burn a candle, both physical and chemical change take place. This is correct because melting is a physical change and burning is a chemical change, so both changes are taking place. Part B, anaerobic bacteria digest animal waste and produce biogas. This is also absolutely true. Ships suffer a lot of damage though they are painted. This is also true because there is lot of moisture in the coastal areas, okay, and in the sea. That is why rusting is very fast. Stretching of rubber band is not a physical change. This is physical change, so this is wrong. So now question number 12, melting of wax is a change where a solid changes to liquid state. Give one more such change which you observe in your surrounding. So we have to give another example of the physical change, and we can say melting of ice, we can say freezing of water, condensation of vapor into water, or boiling of water. That is a physical change. So I'm coming to question number 13. What kind of change is shown by tearing of paper? This is a physical change because no new substance is formed. The nature or property of paper is not changed. Now I'm coming to matching question. A large crystals, it is of sugar candy mishri, and deposition of layer of zinc on the iron, this is called galvanization. Souring of milk is a chemical change. Carbon dioxide turns lime water milky, and iron oxide is the chemical name of rust. Dissolving common salt in water is a physical change. So matching question is over. Question number 15, fill in the blanks. Part A, making sugar solution is a physical change. Physical change is generally reversible in nature. And part C, grinding of wheat grain changes its size and it is a physical change. Iron benches are kept in lawn and garden and it gets rusted. It is a chemical change because new substances formed. So these were filling the blanks question. Now coming to question number 16. Classify the following processes into physical or chemical changes. See, part A is beating aluminium metal to make aluminium foil. This is a physical change because there is change in the size and shape. Digestion of food is a chemical change. Cutting of log wood into pieces is a physical change. Burning of crackers is a chemical change. So question was not that difficult. Question number 17. Write word equations for two chemical reactions with the help of material which is given in this box. So iron copper sulfate, iron vinegar, iron oxide, CO2, iron sulfate, copper, lime water, and water is there. So I guess we can make one reaction like when iron plus oxygen plus water reacts, it forms rust. Okay, when iron and water and air gets mixed, it forms rust or iron oxide. This is one reaction. Another is we can write that when copper sulfate it reacts with iron, it forms iron sulfate and copper. So these are two reactions which I developed by making use of articles given in this box. Question number 18. Lime water turns milky on passing carbon dioxide gas into it because calcium carbonate is formed and its color is milky. Now question number B. Bubbles are produced when acetic acid is added into solution of sodium hydrogen carbonate, which is baking powder. Why? Because of evolution of carbon dioxide gas. Now question number 19. Give two examples for each of the following cases. Physical changes which are reversible. Melting of wax, or say melting of ice, or boiling of water. These are example of physical changes which are reversible. Now very interesting question that you are going to face is part B, physical changes which are not reversible. Very interesting and new question. See, if you take a piece of wood and cut it into small pieces, can you reverse it back? Can you join them again? You cannot bring it as it was in the beginning. Okay, you can make use of Fevicol and glue them together, but it will not come in the original state. Similarly, when you break a piece of ice cube, okay, then you cannot combine it even with the help of glue. So breaking of ice cube into pieces is example of irreversible physical change. Okay, so now coming to question number 19c part, chemical change example, like the reaction between vinegar and baking powder, like burning of matchstick, or like setting of code. These are all example of physical changes we have studied. Question number 20, give an example of a chemical change, chemical reaction for each of the following situation. A change in color is observed. You remember we discussed one reaction between copper sulfate plus iron. So blue color copper sulfate changes into green because of formation of ferrous sulfate, FeSO4, and copper is deposited on the iron nail. So in this, blue color copper sulfate changes into green color because of formation of ferrous sulfate. Now coming to B part, a chemical change in which gas is produced when we react acetic acid or vinegar with baking powder, then carbon dioxide is produced. Now chemical reaction in which sound is produced, like burning of crackers, sound is produced. Question number 21, if you leave a piece of iron in open for few days, it acquires a film of brownish substance. It is called rust. Yes, it's correct. Do you think rust is different from iron? Absolutely, because iron is an element. What type of element? It is a metal, and rust is a chemical compound. It is called as iron oxide, formula is Fe2O3, x molecular water. Question number 21 part B, can you change rust back into iron by some method? No, we cannot change rust into iron. This is irreversible process. Now, do you think formation of rust from iron is a chemical change? Yes, this is chemical change because new substance is formed and process is irreversible. Question number 21 का D part, which give two other examples of similar type of changes. So we have to give some few example, like setting of curd from milk is irreversible, like burning of magnesium ribbon in the presence of oxygen to form magnesium oxide. This is also irreversible chemical change. Question number 22, a student took a solution of copper sulfate in a beaker and put some clean iron nail into it and left it for about an hour. What changes do you expect? Change number 1, the blue color solution of copper sulfate changes into green color because of formation of ferrous sulfate. Second is, on the surface of iron nail, reddish brown layer of copper get deposited. And B part is, are these changes chemical in nature? Yes, absolutely chemical change because new substances, iron sulfate and copper is formed, so it's a chemical change. Write an equation for the chemical change, if any. So the change, the reaction is CuSO4 plus Fe give rise to FeSO4 plus Cu. Okay, so this is copper sulfate, CuSO4. So this question is also over. So these were NCERT exemplar problem, and I hope you enjoyed the session, and keep watching the videos till I launch next video. I want you all to keep rocking. Wish you all best of studies. Thank you. Bye bye.